Yeah, I'll start. Erica, you guys had 49 points in the first half and then kind of sputtered in that third and early fourth quarter till the end. What did you see as the difference in that early second half that kind of slowed you guys down?
And I can't hear nothing you saying.
Oh,
I can't hear.
One more time, Tony.
sorry. Can you hear me now? Is that better?
Yep,
Yeah,
you're good.
better.
You're good.
Okay. Yeah, you guys had 49 in the first half, but struggled a little bit to score in that third and early fourth quarter. What did you kind of see as the difference in something they were doing and you guys were doing that kind of slowed you guys down?
We was getting shots up. Sometimes the ball just don't go in. And it hurt us. But still, I'm still proud of my team, man. Like, we played hard. I think we played Vegas the hardest out of every team in the league. So forget that we didn't score. I think we just played a tough game. And we made them, we put people on notice.
No moral victories in this league, of course, but being close with them 3 times in the fourth quarter and all 3 meetings you've had with them. Is that a big step? I mean, do you guys feel like that's a big step for this team?
Yeah, our coach just talked about that in the locker room, actually. It's a lot that we could hang our heads about, whether you're not shooting well, you're not doing something individual as a group. We made strides that I don't think anybody saw coming. And for us, it's about taking brick by brick, step by step, and just keep pushing at it, because I can recall where we was at when we first started and where we are now, and it's literally night and day. So I'm excited about where we're going.
Can either or both of you share your reactions to Aaliyah being named an all-star starter?
She deserves it, man. She's the ultimate human being. She's really a unicorn. So we're not surprised. She's a great human being first, more than just a basketball player. So if anybody deserving, she deserves it.
Yeah.
I mean, she's incredible. So
It's our job to make sure we back her in any situation that she will, need us for. And whatever happens with AB, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be amazing. So we look forward to it. Right.
Erica, there's some plays now where when you guys get a switch, you just throw it as high as you can. It feels like towards her. Is that easy for you now?
I mean, it's not that easy, but if you get a guard on a big, just put it up there and she's gonna go and get it. She have a great touch. So it's not like I'm wired like that, but I'm gonna make the right read as a point guard. And like I said, her hands are good. And when she shoot the ball 70%, so why not?
Willie, go ahead. Willie, you there?
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead.
Kelsey, good to see you. So I'm doing a piece on Lexi for her hometown paper. And I know you played with her obviously last year, saw her in a rookie season, had a chance to play with her at Athletes Unlimited, and now in her second season. Could you just talk about her progress? I know the other night, Christie and some of the players said that she's always going to be playing against the opposition's best player. Jackie Young comes into this series, 2-game series, as their leading scorer, holds her to 10 points and 16 points for the most part playing against her. Can you just talk about what you've seen in terms of Lexi's progress from last year through AU and into this season?
Oh, she's amazing, first off, as a person. But her work ethic is phenomenal. And Lexi is one of those people who should do whatever you ask, and that's the blessing in her. You don't come across a lot of people like that. And more importantly, on the floor, she's so pesky and so defensively sound that she makes our team flow better defensively. And it's important that we give her flowers because she takes on such hard tasks. And for us, we're grateful for that because we know that Lex gonna bring it every single possession. And you gotta respect people like that because you don't find it a lot.
Yeah. Hey, Christy, what did you see kind of, you guys scored 49 in that first half. Where did you kind of see things change a little early in that third quarter and fourth quarter when things slowed down a little bit?
Yeah, if you go back and look, I can't remember us having we could not just finish some really easy buckets that had in the past would have gotten us down and our defense would have suffered. But this is where we grew tonight, even though, yep, we went in a little area where we just couldn't put the ball in the hole, but we did not stop playing defensively. So just gotta put those high percentage shots in the hole. Work so hard for.
Kelsey was just talking about how you shared a message about, all 3 games against the Aces close in the fourth quarter. Is it hard for you kind of not to think about moral victories in moments like this, or do you want to share it and present it as such?
I went into the locker room and the first thing I did was make sure that they all understood that they needed to keep their heads up. You hold Asia Wilson to 2 points in the second half. You have your career low of turnovers. We had a bad offensive stretch, which would have resulted in some easy buckets in the past. We really grew up tonight in that area. You know, we've got to take some wins. We had 40 points in the paint, and this is a team who is leading the league in points in the paint. And we held them to 28. Just so many, you know, you hate using the word moral victory, but you know, the one thing I did tell them is we've got to figure out how to be a little bit more disciplined with our foul. We can't keep putting people on the free throw line. And that's what this team does. They just, when it comes down to it, they just put their head down and they go, we made them make hard, tough shots at the end. And they did. That's who they are.
Anybody else saying? Go
Yeah,
ahead,
I
Chloe.
have one. With these two, you competed twice very well against the Aces. Does that give you some confidence going into the Mercury this week, especially after you guys lost to them in Indiana earlier?
Yeah,
this
you
week?
know, yeah, for sure. And where you guys, I'm trying to use this as momentum. You know, we go into there and we play like we did tonight. We can walk away with a win from, you know, we owe them. They came to our place and they beat us at home. So we've got to go there with the same mindset that we had tonight. And I'm going to say this, like that's the championship team that we just got beat by. And when you add up all three of our games against them, we're losing to them. If you don't add up those last free throws where we've had to foul to try to get back in the game, it's 2 buckets that we're losing by. 2 or 3 buckets, maybe 6 points. We just have to keep fighting, figure out how to get some fourth quarter buckets and some stops late.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Hey,
good.
real quick, I just want to say this. I know we had some really bad weather back in Indiana. Just really thoughts and prayers are with the people that were damaged by the tornadoes. Hope everybody's well back home.